Robert DeSantis.
Go muted. It's fine now.
Okay, thank you.
You may resume, Attorney Murphy.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I can't hear anything here.
Hold on.
Can you hear me now, Madam Clerk?
Let me try and reconnect. I may be back. Can you speak to, or
So-
can someone say something?
Can you hear me, Leah?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
All right, we're on the record.
Okay, you may proceed, Attorney Murphy.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mrs. DeSantis, are you aware of your husband ever getting permission to use 18 Winslow Gray Road?
Signor De Santis, lei è in conoscenza che il suo marito ha avuto permesso di permesso di usare il posto al 18 Winslow Gray Road?
No, non avevo ne chiesto permesso a nessuno.
No, he didn't ask request a permit to anybody.
Do you have any knowledge of your husband knowing the owner of 18 Winslow Gray Road?
Lei sa se il suo marito sapeva qual era il proprietario del posto nell'indirizzo di 18 Winslow Gray Road?
Mio marito non sapeva niente. No,
My husband didn't know anything.
sapeva. Non conosceva nessuno.
He didn't know anybody.
And are you aware of your son, Roberto, ever receiving permission to go onto 18 Winslow Gray Road?
E lei sa se suo figlio Roberto ha mai ricevuto permesso di andare nel 18 Winslow Gray Road?
No.
No.
Roberto non ha ricevuto nessuno.
Roberto did not receive anything.
Are you aware of Roberto being in any arrangement with the owner of 18 Winslow Gray Road to use the land?
Lei è in conoscenza di qualche accordo tra Roberto, il proprietario di 18 Winslow Gray Road, per cui Roberto poteva usare la proprietà?
Io non so niente.
I don't know anything.
A me non mi ha detto niente. No, che io no.
To me, he said nothing. No.
Are you aware of Roberto knowing the owner of 18 Winslow Gray Road before this case started?
Lei sa se Roberto conosceva il proprietario del 18 Winslow Gray Road prima che questo caso è cominciato?
No, Roberto non sapeva niente. No.
No, Roberto didn't know anything. No.
No further questions at this time, Your Honor.
Non ho altre domande a questo punto, signor giudice.
Attorney Campos, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Avvocatessa Campos può procedere. Grazie, signor giudice.
Good afternoon, Ms. DeSantis.
Buon pomeriggio, signora DeSantis.
Anche a lei, buon pomeriggio.
Same to you. Good afternoon.
I took your deposition back in October of last year, correct?
Io ho preso la sua deposizione l'ottobre scorso dell'anno scorso, esatto?
Sì,
Yes.
At your deposition, we did not have an interpreter, did we?
Durante la sua deposizione noi non abbiamo avuto un interprete, vero?
non ricordo, ma credo che non ci stava un interprete, ma non mi ricordo, ma penso di no.
I don't recall, but I think that there was not an interpreter. I don't remember, but I think there was not. No, there was none.
Did you understand my questions to you in English during your deposition?
Lei ha capito le mie domande in inglese durante la deposizione?
Penso di sì.
I think yes.
Io l'inglese lo parlo, ma tante parole non lo capisco. Tante parole che non lo capisco.
I speak a lot of English, but there are a lot of words that I don't understand.
Did you understand my questions to you during your deposition?
Lei ha capito le mie domande presentate a lei durante la deposizione?
Se deve dire al 100%, penso di sì, ma non sono sicuro.
If I may say 100%, I think yes, but I'm not sure.
All right. In any event, there were no times where you told me during your deposition that you weren't understanding a question of mine.
Comunque, in nessun momento lei non mi ha mai detto che lei non capiva le mie domande.
Perché io penso che certe parole penso che le capisco e dopo sono sbagliate.
Because I think that I understand some of the words and then I am mistaken.
Did you tell me at any point that you wanted an interpreter?
Lei mi ha detto in qualunque momento che lei aveva bisogno di un interprete?
No, perché pensavano non era importante.
No, because I thought it was not important.
Did you understand at the time that you were under oath as you are today?
Lei ha capito a quel momento che lei era sotto giuramento come lei è anche in questo giorno di oggi?
Ma io pensavo, oggi lo so che sto sotto giuramento, ma che il giorno non sapevo che stava sotto giuramento, ma io ho detto la verità, pure se non stavo, ho risposto a quello che ho capito la verità.
Well, I understand today that I'm under oath. But then I did not think that the same, that I was under oath. But in any event, I thought I told the truth. I answered for what I understood.
The
Okay.
truth. The truth.
The truth.
Okay, thank you. Ms. DeSantis, during the time that you owned the parcel at 24 Winslow Gray Road, there were 2 dwellings on that parcel, correct?
Can the question be repeated, Your Honor?
Sure. During the time that you owned 24 Winslow Gray, there were 2 dwellings on that property, correct?
Durante il periodo che lei è stata proprietaria di 24 Winslow Gray, ci sono stati 2 edifici in quella proprietà, vero?
Ci stava, sì, stava una piccola casetta lì dietro a 24, sì.
Yes, there were 2. And there was a small house, in the rear of 24. Yes.
Were both structures at 24 Winslow Gray Road used as year-round rentals during your ownership?
Erano tutte le 2 edifici che erano nell'indirizzo 24 Winslow Gray Road sono state usate come per affitto durante tutto l'anno?
Sì, uno
Yes.
sì.
Yes.
You and your husband never stayed at either dwelling at 24 Winslow Gray Road.
Yes, we did.
Your Honor, the question and the answers were in English.
I heard it. Yes,
We used 24.
Did you stay there when you would visit West Yarmouth, or did you stay at 3032 Winslow Gray Road?
Mentre
hold on. Interpret that, please.
Lei stava, quando lei visitava West Yarmouth, lei stava lì oppure lei stava alla 3032 Winslow Gray Road?
noi siamo usati Winslow Gray Road 24 perché mentre costruivamo territorio, stava in costruzione, usavamo 24.
We used 24 Winslow Gray Road because during the construction of 3032 Winslow Gray Road.
Thank you. After 3032 Winslow Gray Road was constructed, did you stay at 24 Winslow Gray?
Dopo di che la proprietà nell'indirizzo 3032 Winslow Gray Road è stata costruita, lei è rimasto a 24 Winslow Gray Road?
No.
No.
From that point forward, during your ownership, both the structures on 24 were used as year-round rentals, correct?
Da quel punto in avanti, tutte le 2 strutture nel 24 Winslow Gray sono state usate per affitto per tutto l'anno, vero?
Sì.
Yes.
Was there ever any fencing between 24 Winslow Gray and 18 Winslow Gray during the time that you owned 24?
Durante tutto il periodo quando lei è stata proprietaria di 24 Winslow Gray Road, è stata qualche qualche recinto tra la proprietà di 24 Winslow Gray Road e 18 Winslow Gray Road.
Come recinto? No, che? Non ho capito.
I didn't understand fence. I didn't understand.
Was there a fence during your ownership of 24 Winslow Gray between 24 and 18?
C'è stato mai un tipo di muro, signora, tra la proprietà di 24 Winslow Gray Road e 18 Winslow Gray Road? Di una divisione, una specie di muro, divisione. Fence.
No.
No.
Was there any irrigation at 24 Winslow Gray Road during the period you owned it?
C'è stata qualche irrigazione nella proprietà 24 Winslow Gray Road durante il periodo che lei è stato proprietario?
Sì.
Yes.
Was it in the same location as it is today?
Stata nello stesso posto dove si trova oggi?
Ma cosa vuol dire irrigation? L'acqua?
What do you mean irrigation? Water?
Yes. Was there water installed throughout the yard on 24 Winslow Gray?
Oh,
Sì, e c'era qualche acqua installata attraverso il giardino nel 24 Winslow Gray?
Sì, quella.
Yes, sì.
When was that installed? If you know.
Quando è stata messa, se lei lo sa?
Non mi ricordo.
I don't recall.
Did you install it?
Lo ha installata lei? Lo ha messo lei?
No.
Did your family install it?
È stata la sua famiglia a metterla?
L'hanno messa. Sì, aiutato Roberto, Jean. Non mi ricordo se ci stava pure, se hanno messo l'aiuto, non mi ricordo, ma ci ha lavorato Roberto e Jean. E poi
It was placed by Roberto, Jean. I don't recall, but Roberto and Gina worked.
Se ci hanno messo, non mi ricordo.
Was that after Roberto acquired the property from you?
Questo è stato dopo che il Roberto ha comprato l'altra proprietà da lei?
Sono sicura, ma penso che c'è stava prima l'acqua. C'è stava prima, quando no, ma non mi ricordo, non mi ricordo quando c'è messa l'acqua. Se stava tutto, non mi ricordo.
I'm sure, but the water was there before, but I don't recall.
Do you recall where the water was before?
Lei ricorda dove era stata, dove l'acqua era stata prima?
L'acqua ce l'ha messa, non mi ricordo se ce l'ha messa quando ha fatto, se stava prima. Non mi ricordo.
The water was placed. I don't recall.
Okay.
Whether it was there before. I don't recall.
Okay, so it may not have been there before?
Allora, poteva non essere stata lì prima?
Dove? Alla casa mia, a Tiritù, a Tenifò. Sono stata da quando la siamo comprata, ma...
Where? At my place, at 32 or 24? It has been there since we bought it, but...
24.
Al 24.
No, ci sono stata tante volte.
This interpreter didn't hear that well, Your Honor.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where and when any irrigation was placed on 24 Winslow Gray Road?
Io voglio sapere quando e dove è stato messo l'acqua, l'irrigazione nell'indirizzo 24 Winslow Gray Road.
Penso che ce l'ha messa Roberto quando ha fatto la casa.
I think it was installed by Roberto when he built the house.
Okay, thank you.
Ok, grazie.
I'm going to talk to you about 18 Winslow Gray now.
Mhm.
Parliamo adesso di 18 Winslow Gray Road.
You yourself have never done a whole lot on that property, have you?
Lei, se stessa, non ha fatto granché in questa proprietà, vero?
Io sono una donna e ci stava, faccio il lavoro da donna, pianto i fiori, ci metto l'acqua, ci porto l'erba, senza tagliare una pianta, senza piantare, non lo faccio. Faccio il lavoro che può fare una donna.
I did the work that women do. I would plant flowers, bring water,
Water the
bring-
garden, metto l'acqua ai fiori.
water the flowers, bring the grass, work that is done by a woman.
I don't really know what that means, but we'll move on.
Se tenga tagliare una pianta, non la taglio.
You watered the garden on 18 Winslow Gray?
Lei ha
Oh, wait,
portato acqua a 18 Winslow Gray Road?
objection. I
Oh,
think
no,
she's.
yeah. So
the witness said
Ms. DeSantis said something before Attorney Campus asked the question. And do you recall
sorry.
what that was, Mr. Interpreter? Can interpret.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. DeSantis said something before Attorney Campus asked her question, and we didn't get a chance to hear that.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And what did she say?
This interpreter did not get that, Your Honor.
Okay.
You asked her to repeat it? I mean, I think she was answering the question.
So
I don't think there
Ms. DeSantis, repeat what you said before Attorney Campus asked her question.
Signora DeSantis, può ripetere quello che lei ha detto prima che l'avvocatessa Campas ha fatto la domanda?
Che mi domandate?
What did she ask me for?
I'm sorry, counsel. You can try on redirect.
Okay, thank you.
Repeat your question, Attorney Campus.
you watered the garden on 18 Winslow Gray Road?
Lei ha portato acqua, lei ha irrigato il giardino nel 18 Winslow Gray Road?
Sì.
Yes.
And you took grass clippings from your other properties onto 18 Winslow Gray Road?
Your Honor, this interpreter didn't understand the question.
Do you know what grass clippings are?
Yard waste? Is that? I want to know if she took yard waste from her properties onto 18 Winslow Gray Road.
Again, the interpreter, maybe this interpreter's
All right. So
understanding of that particular term is lacking, Your Honor.
When you cut your grass on your property, and then there's all this little bits of cut grass left over.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about. That's what we mean by grass.
And the
clippings,
question-
yard waste.
And the question would be?
Repeat the question.
You took over the clippings from cutting the lawn at your property. You took those over to 18 Winslow Gray Road.
Signora, lei ha preso l'erba che è stata tagliata e l'ha portato ai 18 Winslow Gray Road?
Sempre.
Always.
Ms. DeSantis, you don't know the property boundaries of 18 Winslow Gray Road, do you?
Signor DeSantis, lei non conosce i confini della proprietà 18 Winslow Gray Road, vero?
Sì che li sacci di confine.
Yes, that I know the boundaries.
You do know the boundaries. You
Lei
didn't know
conosce
the,
i confini.
oh, sorry. You didn't know the boundaries when I took your deposition last year, did you?
Ma lei non conosceva i confini quando io ho preso la sua deposizione l'anno scorso, vero?
No, no, io sapevo i confini, pure l'anno scorso.
No, I knew the boundaries last year.
Okay, how far back does the property go from 18 or from Winslow Gray Road?
You know, there was a gap and the interpreter could not understand the question clearly.
Please repeat the question.
How far back does 18 Winslow Gray Road go from the street?
Signora, quanto dalla strada quanto va indietro la proprietà nel 18 Winslow Gray Road cominciando dalla strada?
Oh, non lo saccio manca adesso, a quando arriva, non lo so a dove arriva il confine di lunghezza. La lunghezza, quando hanno messo solo i confini tra la nostra, ma dove arriva a rete non lo so neanche adesso.
Well, I don't know the length. I know the boundary, but I don't know the length even now.
The long, la lunghezza.
The length.
Quando
La
è
lunghezza in Italian.
La lunghezza quando è lunga non lo so neanche adesso.
Where does
The
the
length, how long it is, I don't know even now. I know the boundary.
Okay, good. Next question.
where is the boundary, the rear boundary, meaning where is the boundary of 18 Winslow farthest from the street?
Il confine di dietro dell'indirizzo 18, quanto distante è dalla strada?
Objection. Can we just get clarification on which street?
Well, it only borders one street, Winslow Gray Road.
Where is the boundary of 18 Winslow Gray Road farthest from the street Winslow Gray Road?
Just don't want any confusion with the driveway.
Sorry, I didn't think of that, Sean.
So that's the question, Mr. Interpreter. If you can answer.
Allora, quanto distante è il confine nella parte indietro della proprietà nel 18 dalla strada di Winslow Gray Road?
La strada.
From the street?
A dove arriva? Non lo so.
I don't know.
And where is the
C'è
most other,
messa una fenza là, c'è messa la fenza, ma dicono che ancora va più dietro, ma non lo so sicuro.
They have placed a fence there, but it goes further back, but I don't know for sure.
okay. Fair to say you don't know where the rear property boundary is, the one farthest from Winslow Gray Road.
Ma
The interpreter needs that to be repeated, Honor?
is it fair to say that she does not know where the boundary is farthest from Winslow Gray Road?
È esatto, signora, che lei non sa esattamente dove il confine più distante dalla strada è nella proprietà 18 Gray Road, Winslow Gray Road?
Io so il confine che divide la terra 24 with 18. So il confine che divide la terra from 24 to 18.
I know the boundary that divides the land between 24 and 18. I know the boundary that divides property 24 from 18.
Okay, is that the only property line that you know of?
È questa l'unica, la sola linea di confine che lei conosce?
Non ho capito. I confini che io sacci i confini tra la terra mia e quella di Roberto. Sacci i confini.
I don't understand. That is the boundary between my land and Roberto.
Non lo so quale confine.
I don't know what boundary.
Non mi interessano altri confini.
Other boundaries do not. I'm not interested in other boundaries.
Okay. Can you describe the areas of 18 Winslow Gray Road that your son Roberto used?
Può descrivere le aree della proprietà nel 18 Winslow Gray Road che il suo figlio usa?
Sì, perché io lo so che sembra usata prima, prima c'è stava l'ulotto che noi usiamo, una fenza anni fa, l'erano lasciata senza, stava divisa dietro, la fenza stava libera e la fenza stava verso 24, la route 24 erano lasciate libere. Sì, era la fenza, l'hanno messa agli confini fra 24 l'anno scorso e tutta una fenza l'hanno messa tra 18 e 24. Ma prima, per tanti anni, stava una fenza che sto lotto stava libero. Non sapevano, io non sapevo di chi, nessuno sapeva di chi era.
Okay, stop.
Ma non so capire. Okay, tell it.
Yes, because first, at the beginning, years ago, when we started using it, there was no fence. It was like open, and the fence was placed last year between 24 and 18 and 24.
Ce l'hanno messa l'anno scorso.
They placed it last year, but many years ago it was open. Nobody knew. That was the extent that the interpreter could do the best from the answer, Your Honor.
This is a really important question. I don't want, I just, what are we missing here?
Come to sidebar, please. And would like the interpreter to come to sidebar as well.
Thank you.
That means join the breakout group, Mr. Interpreter.
Yes.
Ok, da lì vai più tardi, vai a another corner. No, încă nu. Deci, Angela, Mina, no, is not here. She come later. She come 10 minutes. I don't know what's going on. Something.
There's no parking.
Lo faccio drive Roberto.
Huh?
Roberto gave me a ride.
Right. No, but there's no parking in the place, so you can't drive.
Roberto gave me a ride if you come home.
Right.
Why isn't it in? Why is it left? Why is it left?
Because
Excuse me, no one told my mother what's going on. She's scared that she's done something wrong. No one informed her. I have to go talk to her.
Robertino, what time it is?
3:50.
Tell Angela, Roberto gave me a ride to come home.
I already told her that.
No, they come.
Just click.
Mrs. DeSantis, I'm asking you to keep your answers short so the interpreter can interpret them.
Signora DeSantis, le chiedo di mantenere le risposte brevi, dando tempo all'interprete di interpretare le risposte.
And then after he's done, if you have more to say, then you can say it. Okay?
Va bene, va bene.
Ok.
You may proceed, Attorney Campus.
Mrs. DeSantis, I was asking you what areas of 18 Winslow Gray Road your son Roberto used. Could you answer that, please?
Signora DeSantis, io le ho chiesto quali zone, aree, parti del proprietà 18 Winslow Gray Road il suo figlio usava. Può descrivere loro?
È nullotto, era l'ulotto libero, quell'ulotto che stava libero. Allora.
The lot was open, the lot was free.
That's not my question.
Dove stava quello vecchio building? Dove stava quello building? Quello lot che c'è stava quello building?
The lot where the old building was situated, that old building.
Okay, but my question is a little different. My question is, what area of that lot did your son use?
Ma la mia domanda è un po' differente. Quale parte di quell'area usava il suo figlio?
Cominciava a pulire lo street Winslow Gray, lo puliva, cominciava certe volte che cominciava certe volte puliva lo street dallo 24, Route 24 fino a territorio, dove puliva, incominciava da Winslow fino a Beck.
He would start cleaning back. He would in Winslow Gray. He would start cleaning from 24 to 32. He would clean from 24 to 32, and where he would clean, he would start from the road up to the rear.
No. Lui puliva da Winslow, cominciava Winslow Gray e tutto il lot, fino a... Incominciava dallo street fino a... puliva tutto.
No, he would clean from Winslow Gray, from the street to he would clean everything, all the entire lot.
He would clean it of trash?
Lui puliva dalle immondizie?
Puliva dalle immondizie, sì, puliva le immondizie, ci piantava gli evergreen, ci tagliava le spine. puliva, le teneva pulite.
Yes, he would clean the trash. He would clean out or cut the interpreter needs to consult the dictionary.
Sure.
One moment, Your Honor.
Mhm.
There is a term, a plant term that this interpreter at this moment is escaping to this interpreter. It's a fairly common one that the interpreter knows, but as it happens, it is escaping now.
Senza italiano.
Cleaning the thorns of the plants that are thorny in the yard, Your Honor. Le spine.
Briars,
I beg your pardon?
briars, briar plants.
The plants that have thorns, basically.
Okay. Fair enough.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Insomma, le teneva pulite.
So he would keep them clean.
Okay. Attorney Campus.
During your deposition, you described for me 18 Winslow Gray as just land with trees. Do you remember that?
Signora, durante la sua deposizione lei ha descritto la proprietà nel 18 Winslow Gray Road come terreno terreno con alberi. Ricorda questo, signora?
Prima che quando erano boschi, come erano boschi, tanti alberi, uno bosco come erano boschi. Quello che cresce, quello che cresce in un bosco.
It was a forest. There was a lot of trees, whatever grows in a forest.
Over the last 20 years, there have been a lot of storms. Is that true?
Durante gli ultimi 20 anni sono stati molti storms, molti fortunali, è vero, signora?
Molti che?
Storms.
Oh, molti. Temporali?
Temporali.
Molti
È vero, signora?
l'anche dico io. Hanno venuto quelli che hanno venuto. Sì, tanto temporali.
Yes, what can I say? It came whatever it came. Yes, there were a lot of storms.
I don't have to tell you, you know more than me.
During the storms, there were trees at 18 Winslow Gray Road that fell down, correct?
Durante questi temporali ci sono stati degli alberi nel 18 Winslow Gray Road che sono caduti, vero?
Sì, sì. tante
Yes,
piante,
yes.
tante piante rovinate, sì, a tutta la parte.
A lot of plants ruined from all sides,
All the town,
all the time.
il town, tutto il paese.
Around all the town.
Including 18 Winslow Gray.
Sì,
Okay. I'm just
Includendo
focused,
18 Winslow Grace, yes.
I'm just trying to focus on 18 Winslow Gray, Mrs. DeSantis.
Signora DeSantis, io mi sto concentrando solamente al 18 Winslow Gray.
sì.
Yes,
What
yes.
does that property look like right after the building came down?
Come si è trovato, come si può descrivere quella proprietà quando l'edificio è stato distrutto, rovinato?
Era un boschetto, un piccolo bosco.
It was like a small forest, a little forest.
Can we stop here? It's a little after 4. So we will, if you can be ready to go at 9:15, I will see if I can start us before 9:30. But it may not be, but I'll try. Definitely by 9:30 we'll start. Okay?
Sounds good.
Logistically, Your Honor, after the interpreter leaves, should we just finish, well, not finish, start Mr. DeSantis's cross-examination? Is that how you'd like to do it? Yep. Okay.
Okay?
Sean, who's after? Who will be your next witness?
Hold on. First of all, Ms. DeSantis, you can sign off now. We'll
Sorry.
come back tomorrow.
Signora DeSantis, lei può lasciare l'incontro, l'udienza, per ritornare domani.
Vi ringrazio tanto perché tengo 2 graduation, le mie nipotine fanno la graduation al Dutton Nord alle 4, sono contenta di stare là.
I thank you very much, and I have to tell you that I'm going to 2 graduations. My granddaughter is graduating at around 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Ok.
See you tomorrow.
Ci vediamo domani.
Congratulations.
Buon pomeriggio a tutti.
Good afternoon to all.
So, first of all, Attorney Murphy, you'll figure out if there's other limits on Ms. DeSantis's availability and let us know. I didn't quite grasp that about the graduation. But we'll figure it out. I don't know if it was now or tomorrow.
Yes, and to answer the question posed, it really depends upon when we're finished with Mr. DeSantis. I see either, depending upon what time we're done with him, either Joe DeMuro or possibly Andy Chorus, depending upon what time we're done, because both of those witnesses have specific things with their schedules, and I try to be as flexible as possible.
So I know that if Ms. Rosenberg's going to testify on Friday, she has to finish by noon.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Shabbat in Israel.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
So I've been informed that Ms. Rosenberg, being in Israel, Shabbat starts at noon, our time in Israel.
Okay.
So she has to, if she's going to testify on Friday, she has to do it in the morning. Of course, if she comes back for the next week, we can adjust it. If we're going to do less than 6 days, I would like to skip next Wednesday, because there's a few things that have come up that would make it easier for me. But let's see where we are on Friday before we start canceling anything.
Yeah, I think, Your Honor, obviously, the witnesses are going to be a lot faster after this, but with that said, just I'm probably going to call another 6 or 5 people, so I don't think we're going to get to Miss Rosenberg on Friday, just with the possible interpreter in the morning,
so-
just by the nature of that.
So we'll know at the end of the day tomorrow what's going to happen on Friday. Let's be sure.
Yeah, I hope we can be done by Friday, but we'll see. And obviously, I'm more than willing to, on my end, if we need to end early or something because of religious practice, I don't mess with anybody's God. So, yeah, that's my stance.
Glad to hear that. Anything else?
Mrs. DeSantis is planning on coming back tomorrow, right, Sean?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
She just was saying goodbye and it made it sound like she was done to me.
No,
And
she has 2 of her granddaughters are graduating from high school. She was very nervous that this went until 6 p.m. and that would interrupt. with that. So,
okay.
Oh,
I
no.
informed her that we did not have night court in Massachusetts, so we were going to be done well within time. But despite that, she was nervous.
Okay, that's what she was talking about. Well,
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Your Honor, is it your plan to end at 4 every day? Trial?
You know, I could probably keep going tomorrow to like 4. Let me, hold on. Yeah, tomorrow I can go a little later to 4:30. Friday. Today it's only because I've got a motion to dismiss on tomorrow at 9 that I need to.
I
can
was
go to-
just, I was
can go
just
to
curious.
4:30 if, generally I do 9:30 to 4.
Oh, okay.
That's a holdover from when the trials were live and went faster. So maybe going to 4:30 is less of a problem. And
I
think-
just had it on my calendar at 4:30 for whatever reason. But my mistake.
But we can continue tomorrow, I think, if we need to 4:30. And similar on Friday. Okay. So, Mr. Interpreter, thank you very much. And we will see
You're
you,
welcome, Your Honor. It was a pleasure.
we will see you tomorrow morning.
See you tomorrow morning.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Council, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Fine, we'll stand in recess.
Thank you.